I'm in Montes de Oca, Costa Rica. That's a lunar eclipse, but I don't know if the air is pure enough here to show that. This is Parque de Los Profesores. When I first got here last year, October 14th, or 2 years ago now, I took a video of the solar eclipse here. If that was the right day, I think it was. And now I'm getting a lunar eclipse here. And the thing is because of the blur, I don't even know if you can see. Oh yeah, there you can see that it's an eclipse. You can even see the part that is partially illuminated by like sideways glow, I think is the technical term. Then the other thing, if you look at the position and how high it is above the horizon, normally a half moon would not be that high above the horizon. And that will be even more clear if I can make it out here in another, I don't know, 20 or 30 minutes, and then you can see like it's a crescent high above the horizon, which doesn't exist. But then, yeah, you can just see from there that is a partially highlighted moon. Now, it's only been a couple of minutes, but you can see it looks like it's gotten smaller. Well, I'm not going to sit and zoom on the entire thing, but I will come back in a couple of minutes and see the totality. You can see we only have a little bit of that crescent. And actually, you can see a lot of the features of the moon because it is, not reflecting much light. So you can actually see the part that's just doubly reflected. Beautiful. And from here, from the ground, it looks just kind of like a bright star, and you can see how dim it is compared to that light. But with this Sony, which we saw way back when we were looking at the moons of Jupiter, when you zoom in, it actually has good resolution of what the moon looks like. And now, since I've come this far, I'm sitting in the park after midnight, I want to kind of wait until it goes totally being eclipsed. I wonder if I'll be able to even find it at that point. I imagine I will be able to find it, but I guess I'll have to find out. So this is totality, and for whatever reason, the moon is still illuminated enough that I can see it in the sky. And when I can zoom in on it, it looks pretty much like it did. And according to what I looked at, it's going to peak in darkness at 12:58, 12:40 right now. So I don't think it's going to look too much different than it is now. And it's, things like eclipses, like especially lunar eclipses, well, I could just not be looking at the moon. But it is interesting, especially when zoomed in. And so that's my interesting sight of the night, is the moon in totality.